Welcome to Dark Realities, the channel that delves into the chilling depths of human existence to shed light on the darkest corners of reality. In today's episode, we uncover the haunting story of Stetson Blackburn, a young child whose life was tragically cut short by the very individuals entrusted with his care. Behind the facade of an ordinary family, we uncover a sinister twist that shatters the illusion of happiness. Join us as we peel back the layers of deception and expose the harrowing events that led to Stetson's untimely demise. Caution: the following episode contains graphic details of child abuse and may be distressing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Part 1. Shannon Gray's Family. Once upon a time in the bustling city of Fort Worth, there lived a family that outwardly appeared like any other. Shannon Gray, a young and single mother, resided in a cozy home with her two sons, Stetson, and his younger brother, along with her girlfriend Raina Marie Sanchez. The family dynamic seemed ordinary, but beneath the surface, darkness lurked. Shannon, a loving mother to her children, struggled to balance the responsibilities of parenthood and her struggles. Seeking companionship and support, she found solace in the arms of Raina, who became an integral part of their lives. As time passed, Shannon and Raina formed a relationship beyond romance. They became partners in parenting, with Raina assuming a role as one of the primary caregivers for Stetson and his younger sibling. Part 2. Who is Stetson? Stetson, an adorable 4-year-old boy with an infectious smile, reveled in the simple joys of childhood. His days were filled with boundless energy as he explored the world around him with wide-eyed wonder. His mother, Shannon, cherished every moment spent with her vibrant son, and Raina, her devoted partner, provided a nurturing presence in their lives. Despite their struggles, the family seemed to have created a loving and stable home for young Stetson. Amidst life's challenges, they strove to provide him with a safe and nurturing environment, shielding him from the hardships that sometimes plagued their journey. Stetson's curious nature led him on many adventures, often accompanied by his friends. Together, they would embark on imaginary quests, conquer imaginary foes, and create memories that would last a lifetime. Outside the walls of their cozy home, the community embraced the family with open arms. Neighbors watched Stetson grow, captivated by his innocent charm and endless enthusiasm. Teachers at Stetson's preschool marveled at his zest for learning and his ability to light up the classroom with his infectious enthusiasm. However, unbeknownst to the outside world, a shadow lurked within the confines of their household, a darkness that threatened to shatter the idyllic facade. Behind closed doors, a tragedy unfolded, silently eroding the innocence that defined Stetson's world. The events would soon reveal a chilling reality, leaving the community with shock and grief. But for now, the sun continued to shine, casting its golden light upon a family that seemed so ordinary, yet carried the weight of unimaginable secrets within them. Little did anyone know, Stetson's days were numbered, and the heartbreaking truth of his fate would soon come to light, leaving a community devastated and seeking justice for the young life cut short. Part 3. Events unfolding.
Out of a squad car, Raina Sanchez is walked solemnly to a Tarrant County cell. She and her girlfriend, Shannon Gray, now face capital murder charges, accused of beating Gray's 4-year-old son, Stetson Blackburn, to death.
Behind the veneer of normalcy and the facade of a loving family, the truth surrounding Stetson Blackburn's tragic demise would soon unravel, revealing a dark and horrifying reality that chilled the community to its core. Contrary to the picturesque image that had been projected, Stetson's life was marred by unspeakable acts of cruelty inflicted upon him by those who were meant to protect and care for him. As the investigation unfolded, a sinister tale emerged, contrasting his family's innocent portrait.
The doctors from Cook Children's Hospital described his injuries as cardiac arrest, acute respiratory failure, a subdural hematoma, and traumatic brain injury.
Sanchez admitted to kicking the innocent child in the stomach with brutal force, an act of frustration because he wasn't drying off quickly enough after a shower. Her vicious blows left him gasping for air, his tiny body racked with pain. But the abuse did not end there. Gray, Stetson's mother, confessed to subjecting her son to a horrifying belt-whipping session the night before his tragic demise. Her rage-fueled actions were fueled by the belief that he had lied to her. She recounted the sickening details of the beating: 35 to 40 strikes on his tender young body, followed by 10 strikes to his buttocks.
Police turned to Sanchez and Gray. According to arrest documents, the mother, Gray, confessed to giving Stetson a, quote, whooping the night before calling police because he was lying, hitting him with the belt 35 to 40 times and in the head with a belt maybe 20 times.
In a macabre twist, Sanchez goaded Gray into delivering 20 belt strikes to Stetson's head, compounding the agony inflicted upon the defenseless child. Stetson's pain was not an isolated incident. Sanchez admitted to routinely abusing the young boy, using any object within reach to strike him with brutal force. Her violence knew no bounds, extending to hitting him in the head with such intensity that it left a bruise on her finger.
Admitting in those documents that she kicked Stetson in the stomach 3 times as hard as she could, and that she'd often hit Stetson with whatever object was nearby.
The community was left stunned as they learned the depths of the depravity that Stetson had endured. The bruises found on his head, temple, back, and legs, which had been noticed by the MedStar EMTs and firefighters who responded, now bore witness to the torment he had suffered at the hands of those he should have been able to trust. However, Stetson was able to help others in death as several of his organs were donated through LifeGift. The initial investigation by patrol officers identified the mother of Stetson as Shannon Gray and her girlfriend, Raina Marie Sanchez, as the primary caregivers and was arrested on Friday, July 31st. Tennessee authorities arrested Gray. The Fort Worth Police Department Fugitive Unit arrested Sanchez. As the full extent of the abuse came to light, the enormity of the tragedy weighed heavily on the community's collective conscience. Stetson's innocent life, filled with so much potential and joy, was cruelly cut short by the people who should have nurtured and protected him. The devastating truth now lay bare, forever altering the perception of the family that had once seemed so ordinary. The dark secret they harbored, hidden behind closed doors, would forever stain their names and serve as a chilling reminder of the evil that can lurk in the most unexpected places.